Ooh, what a beautiful day. No, let me get him in here. No, go on, in here. No running off today, kid. There we go. So, HMP Wandsworth, 2019, they had an escape. There were concerns reported about the physical aspects of security. So, 3 types of security in prison: dynamic, staff-prisoner relationships; physical security, gates, bars, razor wire fences, maybe dogs and the like. You get where I'm coming from. And then procedural, equally important. Let's get into it. So, bet the governor of Wandsworth has got brown trousers today. They've had one get off this morning, guys. A prisoner. Not only that, he's an ex-squaddy and he's in for terror charges. He was in HMP Belmarsh High Security Prison, remanded. Don't mean he's a category A prisoner, but they're used to holding terrorists, and they have procedures in place. He was then went to court and went back to Wandsworth. So, a couple of things you need to know. Yeah, someone who's in for terror on remand is going to be a risk. Yeah. Anyone who works in prison, why am I talking about work? They never mentioned that. Bit of a description the police have put out. They've had to answer. You can't hide this because he's a man on. This guy had got checked trousers, yeah, white t-shirt and boots, steel cap boots. He's not a clown, yeah. Have you guessed? Kitchen worker. He's working in the kitchens. So somebody on remand, ex-squaddy, on possible terror charges, is working in the kitchens. Yeah. Who's risk assessed him? What security department has passed somebody like that? Let me tell you, we had lads who were well known in Salford or Manchester, had associates and that, and due to the risk assessments, they were wing-based work only. Yeah, they wouldn't allow them to go anywhere, workshops, anywhere like that. The only time they left the wing, we had gyms on the wing at Strangeways, but the only time they would leave the wing is if they were going to court, if they had to go to reception for something, or on a visit. Yeah, so this lad, ex-squaddy, in on terror charges, in the kitchens, and he's got off early in the morning as well. Before 8 o'clock, I believe, this morning. So kitchen workers, they're collected in the morning by the kitchen staff, roll check, taken over to the kitchens and usually start work. I'll tell you what he ain't done. He ain't got out of the kitchen and climbed over a fence. He ain't got out of the kitchen and climbed under a fence. He ain't got out of the kitchen and ran to the gate while nobody was looking, got out. Am I being a bit sarcastic? I am, yeah. I told you a few weeks ago that nobody was getting out of a Cat A, high secure prison, Cat B, or a Cat C. Cat D, you can walk out. I said they weren't. This guy's got out, balls of steel. I'm thinking he's got out on a vehicle. See, they have deliveries, but you know I mentioned the security, physical and procedural. There are procedures. If a vehicle has come in, yeah, it's searched when it's entering the prison and not searched when leaving, apparently. So I'm thinking he's got out on a vehicle. Besides the point, he's out. Yeah, heads will roll. Usually in the prison service, shit rolls downhill. Yeah, people at the bottom, officers like myself, they're the ones who are the fall guys, not in this case. National manhunt now, oh my God, prison service, egg all over your face. Let's hope now people, the press, start asking questions. Prison minister, I want to see him grilled by MPs in Parliament. What's happening in our prisons? Let me tell you, Wandsworth holds about 1,600 prisoners. Yeah, at the weekend they had approximately 40 staff. Yeah, and they're still trying to run a regime. That's no staff, I'll tell you. You don't have to be brains of Britain to work that out. No staff, and they're still trying to run a regime, still trying to get people out. It's dangerous. It's not only Wandsworth, other prisons. So what's going to happen now? Well, when they realise someone were missing, the jail will have been locked down. Yeah, they'll have been searching everywhere. It's rumoured on the grapevine, allegedly, yeah, it's a great word that, allegedly, this guy has hid a couple of times before. We'll never find this out, will we? and I'm laughing but I'm not, has hid a couple of times before in the kitchens. Let me tell you now, I found a lad hiding in the workshops when I was at Strangeways. Not because I'm a hero. We were looking because we got one missing. As prisoners were leaving the workshop, we were counting. Big workshop, over 100, one missing. We went and had a look and he was hiding. Yeah, let me tell you, that lad's security file, boom, yeah? He's not going nowhere now. So if this lad has allegedly been hiding before and he's still being allowed back in the kitchen, it stinks, that. It really stinks. So there's a manhunt on. On a serious note, police are saying don't approach this guy. Yeah, ex-squaddy. The fact he's a British soldier in for possible terror charges in itself is, you know, it's sending out big danger and warning signs. Yeah. Wow. Unbelievable. Anyway, this guy is going to go on a very famous list. You know, Ronnie Biggs, great train robber, got off. He can go on that list if... I don't even know what to say, honestly. Let's see what happens. But certainly Governor at Wandsworth, wow. Head of the prison service, you know, all these guys could be on the way out now. Or lasses, I don't know who they are. Serious shit. When a vehicle leaves the premises, yeah, it's searched thoroughly. Can't be establishment. You have devices, mirrors. You're looking under the vehicle. There's all sorts of equipment. Some have x-ray equipment or whatever. But you know, what happens in most cases, yeah, people become complacent, don't they? I never became complacent in my job. I was always on the ball, me. Yeah. All the time, all my 15 years in prison service, never ever become complacent. You're letting a dangerous prisoner, someone who's violent, potentially violent, out of a cell. I'd open the door, step back, they're walking in front of me. Seen plenty of staff open the door, walk in front of them. I've seen staff get dropped. Yeah. Somebody comes out, has a look at me. I think, too late to react. Bang. Member of staff in front is one arrowed, out cold. People become complacent. There is procedures in place for checking vehicles. Yeah. Obviously, massive security breach this. It will impact all the prison service, this. Like I said, I hope people start asking questions now. Public inquiry, what is happening in our prisons. So I'll tell you now, they're flat on their arse. The fact that Wandsworth at the weekend, allegedly, had about 40 staff and they're still trying to get people out, you know, on exercise, run a regime and everything else. Yeah, they're all going to be stressed. A lot of new staff. Shocking. Maybe they've got new staff in the gate, searching or whatever. Should be a senior officer in the gate. Yeah, he's next step up from an officer. Things in place to make sure this doesn't happen, but this guy is on the run as we speak now. Big consequences. Let's hope everybody now starts asking questions. What is happening in our prisons? I'm just going to leave it there, guys. A few sleepless nights for some people, not me. I'm off to Scarborough now. I'm going to do your vlog while I'm there as well. You know, one of our life-changing decisions being our last stop drinking. So, you know, maybe a hot day, we're reaching for a bottle of wine each. Now we're filling a little Mazda MX-5 up and we're going to Scarborough. We're taking 2 chairs. I've got a little stove. We're going to have a brew on beach at midnight. Have a sit down, sea breeze, get us kites on. Yeah, and have a brew. Wishing you all the very best. Parting shots. God bless you all. Thanks for your continued support. Thanks for the kind messages for my little anniversary vlog yesterday. I ain't got a chance to reply yet, but very kind as always. Take it easy, dudes. Thanks for coming. I'll sit